Okay, hi folks, and welcome again to Junk Junkies. Today we got something kind of unique in. We got a line of battle beasts, and they're 2-inch action figures of sort of morphed animals. Um, Very collectible, actually. And this is Series 1. We have a lot more, so we're going to go through Series 1 and 2, and I believe we have some Series 3 as well. I don't know if there's any Series 4 in here. I think 4 is the last series. But we got these in today, so we're still kind of going through them. And for the benefit of people who really don't know, these were just a line of like 2-inch tall action figures, and each one of them represented an animal with body armor. And they came with weapons, if I recall. We don't have any of the weapons, so that's a downfall on this. Is none of these came with weapons. A lot of these figures, though, if you notice, have their left hand. Not all of them, but some of them have their left hand replaced with some kind of a bizarre weapon. These were released actually in Japan first by Takara, and they were called Beast Formers because originally, I guess, some of these showed up on a Transformers cartoon at some point. So let's go through what we have here for Series 1. And I guess this guy is called the Deer Stalker. And by the way, each one of these, I don't know if this one does. Some of these have on their bellies. This one doesn't appear to have it.
It's missing.
It's missing, unfortunately. They had what's called a rub. And I guess if you rub that, it changed color or whatever. So this one doesn't have the rub on it, which probably reduces the value. But this is called Deer Stalker. And I have no idea what he has there. Some kind of a drill that looks like a carrot as a left arm. But he's pretty cool. And let's see who this guy is now. This guy is Colonel Bird. Colonel Bird. And his left arm is perfectly normal. And he does have the rub, if you can see right there. That's what they call the rub. And I guess, I don't know if we can see that on camera, but at some point it will change color or glow. Or there you go. So that's interesting. Colonel Bird is number 2. This guy here would be, I believe, the snake, and that's Triple Threat Snake. He also doesn't have a weapon for a left arm, but he does have the rub. It looks like it's starting to peel, so he's not in perfect shape, but he's kind of cool. And that is, what's his name?
Triple Threat Snake.
Triple Threat Snake. I know what this guy's name is. This guy's name is Horny Toad. Okay? That's what his name is. And he has his left arm replaced by some kind of a weapon. And he has the rub, as you can see. And he was what? This is
number 7.
This is number 7. I guess there were 28 figures, and they came out in, 1986?
Mm-hmm.
So the first series had 28 figures. We only have about 10 of them. I think. Let's go to the next one. This guy is number 9, and he is Rocky Rhino. Rocky Rhino apparently has a mace for an arm, and he does not have. Does he have the rub?
No, the rub is missing.
The rub is missing from him. Yeah.
These are replaceable. You can get them on eBay.
You can get the rubs, yeah. But it does reduce the value quite a bit, as does the fact that we don't have them all. But let's go to the next one. And the next one here is, this is, I guess, Roman Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
A Roman Buffalo does have a weapon for the left hand. And let's see what the rub's looking like there. Looks like it's missing.
It's peeling off.
It's peeling off.
There.
Yeah. These aren't in the greatest shape, so that's unfortunate. I wouldn't call these junk by any stretch of the imagination, but they're certainly not worth as much as if they came with the original weapon and if the rubs were all intact. Let's go to the next one here.
There's a grizzly bear.
And this would be Grizzly Bear. Okay, you can take a look at him. His arm is intact, so he obviously had a weapon. And I think his rub is also
it's missing.
missing. A lot of these Series 1s, the rubs come off very easily, so that's why they're much more valuable with the rub than they are off. This is Rubberneck Giraffe. Rubberneck Giraffe. He's pretty cool. His arm, does he have a weapon? Yeah, he has some sort
It's
of
movable.
Is some sort of a weapon. Yeah, these are articulated. The legs are not articulated. I don't know if the head is. No, it's just the arms that are articulated. He's pretty cool. Rubberneck Giraffe. And the last one we got here. Okay, this guy is number 28, and he's called Krusty Krab, which later on, of course, became the fast food joint that SpongeBob works at. So that's kind of interesting. He does have his claw as a weapon, and his rub is missing or peeling. So that's all we have in Series 1. And a lot of these are not in, obviously, mint condition. A lot of them are missing the rub. And we're going to find out whether it's junk or it's not. My first instinct is that this isn't going to draw a ton of money, because most people who want these type of things want them in mint condition, and these obviously are not in mint condition, and they do not have the weapons. But it's possible, if you sell them in a lot, that it'll bring some money. And these were things that were just thrown away, right? They just came in as a donation. Somebody played with them for a little while and decided they weren't as cool as they thought they were, and they were heading for the junk bin, and we rescued them. So we're going to figure out whether they're junk or they're not, and we'll let you know. So also, we have a lot more from Series 2 and 3, so if you're into these type of things, watch the next couple of videos, and we will give you a little more information on these battle beasts, and in Series 2 that we found, and a couple that I think we have from Series 3.
One from Series 3.
And we even have one from Series... Yeah, we only have one from Series 3?
Yeah.
Okay, don't have many from Series 3, none from Series 4, but we have some from Series 2. Okay, folks, well, welcome back to the Junk Junkies channel, and we're doing our part 2 of Battle Beasts. And today we're doing some Series 2 and Series 3. We don't have too many from Series 2 or Series 3. In fact, we only have 2, apparently, from Series 2. And this is called Hunchback Camel. And again, if you're watching this ahead of the last one, these are 2-inch action figures that originated in Japan, and then later Hasbro brought them out here. And I believe that the origins came from the Transformers. They were called Beastformers for a while. And this is Hunchback Camel. He does not have his rub, and he does not have the weapon. Let's see who the next one is here. No. And this one here is the Arctic Anteater. And that's an interesting looking guy. I guess his rub was supposed to be here, and I don't see it, so that's missing as well. This, I believe, these came out in 1987. You can see him up close here. Arctic Anteater. And then the only one we had in this bundle from Series 3 is this guy, and he is called Musky Ox. And he does have the rub, and the rub is completely intact, which is good. He doesn't have his weapons. None of these came with the weapons, unfortunately. So if you missed our Series 1 video, you can see it in a link below in the description. We had a lot more from Series 1, but here's the good news, folks. There are extras. There are extras in this box that... from
Series 1.
These were all from Series 1, and these were ones that were just literally dumped off. These were junk, or somebody thought they were junk, and we rescued them from the junk pile. There's another giraffe. We have plenty of crabs. Never say I don't have crabs. And, of course, we've got the, I believe, Colonel Bird. We got all of these doubles that we showed you in the first video. So there's quite a few of them, actually. We probably got about 30 of these battle beasts, mostly from Series 1. Unfortunately, most of them are not in mint condition, and none of them have their original weapons. This is Horny Toad, by the way. Horny Toad should be next to the crab. But anyway, none of them have their weapons, and some of them do not have their rub. But what we're going to do on this channel is we're going to show you these things that other people thought were junk and literally just tossed away or brought to our shop and gave it to us. And we're going to put them up on various sites, eBay being one of them. And we're going to see what we get for them, and then we'll give you an update on a future video and let you know whether they really were junk or whether we turned them into some cash.